Hey Value, how's it going? Thank you for showing up first, very cool of you. I'm just getting the message sent in Discord. I was going to do that before putting on the microphone, but thanks for stopping by. Felt like I should talk to you now, instead of keeping you waiting. How was your day so far? Well, I guess I could also ask how your weekend was in general. Hopefully everything was well. Alright. So a coyote? Coyote in person when you're out? Oh, nice. We don't really have those over here. It's not wild enough that we get coyotes, really. So that's cool. Hopefully the coyote wasn't up to anything it wasn't supposed to be. Depending if you have farm animals or something like that you need to be taken care of, or even some pets, I guess. Could be some trouble. Right, what I'm gonna do before this, just real quick, is I'm gonna get water for the stream just in case. Nope, over in California? Yeah, I guess you get a bunch of things over there. One moment. Hopefully I didn't cause too much of a commotion. I just want to get some water for the stream. It's always good to have something on hand. So tonight we're going to be playing the rest of what we have, which is only Sephy's questline at this point. And then we, not to spoil it, although we kind of have, there is going to be something additional. And we'll wrap that up tonight as well, because it should be easy enough to do. It's a bit of a long cutscene, and then there's a bit of a situation you have to deal with. But I don't think it should take too long, so we'll just fit it all in tonight. I think that'll be fine. And I do want to take the opportunity to say thank you to everyone who actually came out, checked out these streams, hung out in the live chat while I was playing the game. I wasn't really sure what to expect in terms of people showing up for this game, but we actually had a pretty good number of people coming out and participating, which actually was very nice to see, because I didn't know how much attention an old game like Orphen would get, especially since I played it before. But it's been cool seeing people come out for it, and it was nice having Shadowcat show up, who's completely new to the series, and it's like experiencing it for the first time. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if Shadowcat will make it tonight, or if she'll come like halfway through the stream, kind of like last time. Either way, I'm going to try to avoid spoilers again until we get to the very end. So, even if you're kind of watching this in the archive, you shouldn't have anything to worry about in case you are new to this game. I think I've been doing a pretty good job of that so far, if I can modestly compliment myself, as awkward as that is. But I guess I shouldn't delay too long again. I don't think Sephy's questline is as long as Mars, kind of like Zeus, but I don't actually remember, so we'll jump into the game and see what happens. And I should have this pinned, so we just start up tonight. Yes. Controller's on. Oh yeah, I didn't update, but who cares? I don't think there's a major update for this. Oh, well, thank you very much, Value, if you feel like doing so. depending on which country you're located, you may have the option to, it's called membership. And I think it should show up around, like, the chat window. There's a thing called Show Your Support for Trying Morning. And that might have it underneath. It would be called membership, I think, if it's available in your region. And also, yeah, if you ever have the need to drop from the membership thing, it's no big deal. I mean, you don't need to have a reason to cancel it. If, you know, for whatever reason you need the money, or, you know, you just... Because, I mean, here's the thing. There's a lot of people that do streaming, right? And if you have to subscribe to a number of them, that adds up after a while. That's why I have it set up. So if you did want to have a membership, you can only do 99 cents per month, I think it is. Basically $1. That way it's not like a high ask for people to have to remember to contribute every so often. Now I have the Orphen music playing in the background. I guess I could... Well, first let me make this full screen. There we go. We'll move over to this. We'll watch this again while I'm talking. So yeah, if you want to do the membership, that's like a way of supporting monthly. You can also do the super chat, and I don't know what the minimum amount is on that, but that's a one-time thing. And the way that works is pretty simple. There's also something called a super sticker. Now, I don't know if that requires a certain amount of money to buy. Oh, they have... Okay, I'm checking out for the first time myself. So there's different little animations. And some are different amounts. So depending on how much you want to pay, it's like a different animation. Some of them are kind of silly looking. I've never actually looked at this before, by the way. They have little descriptions. Popo is a young hippopotamus? Wow, there's like all these little characters and everything too. Weird. Anyway, I'm getting distracted now. Okay. Let's start the game up. And hello, Jason. I see you there as well. How's everything going with you? This is your favorite story one? Well, I guess it makes sense then to save the best for last. And I'm guessing everything's working the same with the microphone. I haven't touched anything, so I'm assuming should all be working the same pretty much. Alright, we'll just get into it. You guys would probably tell me if it was all crackling up or whatever. So I'm not going to bother testing out myself tonight. Alright, let's get to this thing and then I'll start the recording. Officially. Oh, and by the way, if you do happen to do the membership things or whatever else they are, super chats, I'm not sure if the animations show up in the stream anymore. Because I haven't checked that in a while. But I should probably see it in the chat itself, and I'll notice that does happen, so I'll mention it then. But it used to be that we had like a little pop-up, I remember at one point anyway. Alright everyone, we're heading into the final storyline left of Orphen. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. I meant to start the game, not check out these extra options. We just have to do this again then, right? No, I don't want to view that stuff, thank you, game. Okay. So let's play once more to fulfill our true destiny. And find out what truly happens. Now, I said this at the beginning, I'm going to say it again. I just want to thank everyone who came by and checked out these streams or videos. Playing Orphen again all these years later, it's been fun.
Deja vu of deja vu. What's going on around here?
It's really been an honor to have people show up for this game. And, oh, that's right, we already got this the last time around, so there's nothing to acquire. Now, what's funny is if you've done Sephy and Zeus's storylines, then what happens is Magnus and Cleo are just kind of talking to each other. And when you talk to them, that kicks off Mars' storyline. Cleo, you're just kind of cowering on her own, though, right now. Let's talk to her real quick.
Oh, it's about time you showed up. Where have you been, anyway?
Hey, I've got things to do.
How should I know? Do I look like I know everything?
Jeez.
Give
yeah, it's
me
like Zeus
a
doesn't even
hand, will
exist.
you? I'm making a raft so we can get off the boat.
As usual, thinking about yourself. Gonna make rafts for all of us?
You're one to talk. Fine, be that way. Don't expect to ride on my raft.
Yeah, you wish I'd ride on your raft.
Ah!
Oh.
You big jerk!
What does that mean? Now, it's funny because they act like on the ship that the character doesn't exist, but when you go to the island, they are in the little rest house that you stop in every now and then.
Ah, Orphen.
How's the raft going?
Well, if you give me a hand, we'd be finished in no time.
You call that a raft?
Oh, come on, Orphen, help me!
Actually, looks
Don't
pretty
just
decent.
stand there like an idiot.
It's much better than the
See ya.
Orphen!
the door in
hold
Titanic that
on.
they're on.
Where are you going?
As if I'd tell you. Later.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually a pretty good job.
Hey.
Master, this is Sephy. She was being attacked, so I helped her out. Lucky I was there. Sephy, this is my teacher.
I've never seen
This is actually
such
the same
horrible
conversation that
beasts.
played out the first time when we
What
said
in
no
the
to her.
world is happening?
Okay, calm down. I don't really know, but I intend to find out.
Oh, I'm all right now. My name is Sephy.
Orphen, nice to meet you. Well, looks like this ship is going down.
Oh no! Not
And we
when I'm so
immediately panic her
close.
again.
That amulet.
Master, we can't leave Sephy here alone. Let's take her with us.
It is funny that Sephy is like the only one to acknowledge his backstory. Orphen's amulet being a part of the Tower of Fang and all that.
Looks like you've
Because it doesn't
got
get brought up
the
at any
hots
point
for
else,
her.
does it?
What? Of course not. How can you say that? This is no time to be kidding around.
Whatever. She's going to need more protection than you can provide, so you two come with me.
All right. Sephy, let's go.
Alright. Oh, look who's back. Back again. Yeah, you know what that means then.
What is that? What should we do?
You two, find someplace safe. I'll handle this one myself.
Always. So I gotta admit, at this point, I don't even know what we have equipped on our hotkeys. What spells we have. Let's see. I don't think coldness of destruction looks on him. We might actually have to change it up here.
Feathers of the hurricane! The feathers of the hurricane!
We'll try it out. Yeah, these ones may not actually hit him.
Feathers of the hurricane!
Certain spells go at different speeds and they kind of track the enemies differently.
Hurricane!
So I think we might have to restart the battle over because none of them are making contact with them.
Feathers of the hurricane!
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that right now. I wonder if we could try out a different one. Alright, coldness definitely isn't working. So let's try... Well, we know Pyro's always gonna work. I'll even switch out the sword. Let's try out the different attacks. Nope, I didn't mean to do that right away. Didn't we have a darkness projectile? Oh, we do. Oh, I think that one's gonna be too slow as well. In all honesty. We could try it out just for fun. Because I thought there was a different attack I used at one point and it actually worked better, but I don't remember it now. Yeah, we have to see this again. I'll charge up the smoke, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be too slow. It's a slow attack in general.
The smoke of pain!
Well, I think we hit him with the hand of Pyro. We'll try the feathers one more time, because I thought this actually did work when I tested this at one point. Well, I guess not. Alright, we'll stick with Pyro then. It's kind of the golden rule of the game. Stick with your starter spells. They're actually pretty decent. And I say then they miss. Come on. Need him within range. I was doing this. Well, this is off to a slow start already. Alright, there we go. Maybe I can do it with the feathers when he comes up right away. I'm taking too long to unleash it. Oh, he's doing this. Jerk. Oh, he came up quickly that time. I couldn't even get a chance to charge. I'm just gonna stick with hand up pyro like I should be. Really busting me over with this one. Come on, dude. Give me a break. Definitely the longest it took to beat him so far, huh? He's gonna do that move where he destroys the ship now. Yep. And you can't hit him there. Hey, what's good, Michael Monks? What's going on? Hope you're having a good evening. Says, I bought the game back in 2002 because it was the only one I could afford with the money I got for the holidays. Yeah, well, luckily I was young enough that my parents just got it for me for Christmas. And I played it a lot. Thankfully, it was kind of early on in the PlayStation release, so there weren't a lot of other games I could have played at the time. So I actually was able to finish it. Oh, now we're missing everything. Alright, let's stop embarrassing ourselves. Let's actually give us a chance to hit him at this point. Oh, we hit him there. I thought we were gonna miss. That's funny. But thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope everything is it's fun seeing Orphen again. I don't know if you've seen this on YouTube recently or it's been that long since you last played it.
Yes!
I like revisiting old games like this every now and then. Particularly this one. Yep, and the ship sinks once again. Wonder how Cleo's raft went. Oh, this one has its own cutscene. Yeah, for whatever reason Zeus's didn't. I have to admit here, even though I've played this game a number of times before, I don't really know what the significance of this all is right here. Like, I don't know what that cutscene was trying to tell us. Hey, here we go again.
What is this place?
Waking up in a mess.
Master!
Magnus! Where's Cleo?
I don't know. She probably washed ashore somewhere. Knowing Cleo, she should be okay on her own.
Yeah, so where are we?
Sephy thinks we're on Chaos Island.
Chaos Island? Where's that? Shouldn't we be near Arvin Rama?
Pardon me, but wasn't the ship bound for Chaos Island? Arvin Rama is in the opposite direction.
Vulcan must have got us on the wrong ship.
Oh, damn. I shouldn't have trusted that.
Hearing that line again for the third
I
time.
told you I had a bad feeling about that boat, but you
I'm sorry to hear that
listened
happened to you,
Oh, shut
Michael.
up.
Why don't we get out of the rain, and then we can figure out what's going on?
That is messed up. And of course, Orphen is one of those games you can't really get a hand on again, because they never really re-released the game on anything, digitally or physical. And I mean, I don't think you can easily find a copy of this game, because I
It's a dead end.
Let's
don't think
look
it was
for
really.
another path.
Damn. This is not my lucky day.
I don't think they really made that many copies of it. It wasn't
Wow,
exactly the
look,
biggest
an
game
old
in the world.
tower.
It's probably dry in there. Let's have a look.
Probably. Looks like there's a bunch of holes, though.
I don't know about this. Who knows what could be in there?
Yeah, but we can't stay out here in this rain.
Okay. Look at that drawbridge. How are we going to get that down?
Maybe I could climb up the ivy to that hole up there.
Sephy, you can't. It's way too dangerous.
I'll be fine. I can jump on those crates to get to that vine.
It's not like anyone else could do this.
There must be a way to lower the drawbridge from inside. Just wait here.
Yeah, I have to say, one of the nice things about it, though, is playing on the emulator does make it at least look better than it would playing on the regular PlayStation 2 at this point. This is a little bit of a maze, and I did have this memorized at one point, but I'm probably not going to remember it now. So I feel like counterintuitively you want to go to the left, but I might be misremembering. So you want to eventually make your way over to the right, but I think you have to go left first before you can go to the right. Like, you actually have to climb all the way to the top and then down. Kind of like this. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Uh-oh. We might have had to go on even higher, actually. Does that connect over there? I don't think it does. Okay, I'll have to go up the other way then. But yeah, all these games, they always looked so much better back in the day. I will say though, they did age better than the regular PlayStation games, which, if you try to play them now, they don't really hold up. In emulation, PlayStation 2 games usually do pretty well, in my opinion. Because the base models were at least decent, and while the textures aren't super detailed, they're at least sufficient enough to make the game look passable, in my opinion. Whereas with the PlayStation 1, the models themselves are pretty janky. There we go.
Be careful, Sephy.
Yeah.
It looks funny as hell if they're falling down like that. Ah, now we can do combat with Sephy. Surprisingly, I think she might be the best out of the three. Yeah, her spells are actually really similar to the way that Orphen spells work. So I actually like fighting as her because it's actually just kind of the same as fighting as Orphen in a lot of ways. So the way we've done it this time is I streamed this 2 times prior to this. The first time we did Mario scenario. The second we did Zeus's storyline. And now we're wrapping up by doing Sephy's. And once that's complete, we're going to do the bonus one.
I did it!
Which I'm not going to spoil yet. In case people end up watching this afterwards and haven't actually played this before. Hey, you got Lizard Man again. Haven't we got him a dozen times already? Man, no one cares about jumping long distances in this game at all.
Okay.
Yes.
And where'd you learn to jump like that?
Actually, I used to be a professional dancer, so I'm pretty light on my feet. Whoever would have thought that my dancing skills would come in handy at a time like this?
And why would a dancer hop on a ship to Chaos Island?
I came to pay my respects to my fiancé. He died here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sephy.
It was a long time ago. I know it's very forward of me to ask when we've only just met, but could I possibly ask a favor of you before we go in there?
Maybe.
I have
love
been
how Orphen's
preparing for
completely
this trip for
suspicious.
many years. stairs. You will be handsomely compensated for your trouble.
Sorry, but I have to go find
And
Cleo.
uninterested the
Wait.
entire time.
I can pay you in gold.
Oh,
I've been saving up
Until
for this
that.
trip for a while now. It would really mean a lot to me if you could help.
You don't have to pay.
ow! Shut up, Magnus. We'll do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Magnus is
thank
definitely the
you.
simp of this. Oh yeah, my lady, we'll
Okay,
do this for
let's
free.
go.
But Master, haven't you forgotten about Cleo?
Don't worry, Magnus. We'll find her later. This shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, funny enough, they never really touch on Orphen's backstory. And I guess the woman that he actually simps for, if you're aware of the anime and the manga. Which is a whole nother backstory that gets pretty complicated. Let's get out of this menu. Back to game. Oh, now this is the one of the puzzle areas I remember the most. Yeah, this tower right here.
I sure don't like the look of this.
I think we actually
I'll go
come
on
through here
ahead and
multiple
check
times
things
too.
out. You guys, catch up later.
Well, it's a matter of timing. It's a lot harder if you're trying to speedrun it, because there's a way you could try to run through it all without really having to pause too much, and I forget exactly how that is at this point. Yeah, Magnus really does seem like the kind of guy that would be wearing a fedora, I have to say. You've never seen any Orphen content? The funny thing is I'm probably responsible for the majority of it on YouTube at this point. I played this game, well, let's see, I did an original Let's Play of this back in 2011. I did a speed run of this game, which was like
Master,
2017 or so, maybe.
wait for us.
I think I played this game a
Well,
second time at another point as well.
You
This is like
two
the third
certainly took your time.
or fourth.
This place is so old and creepy.
Scared?
Scared? Me? Why would I be scared? All I'm saying is,
Pardon me, but look up there. That must be how we get upstairs.
let's go.
I know there was one channel, I think his name was the Arcane Wiz, who did this game maybe first, I want to say. I don't know if there's someone prior to that. And he did one of those uncommentated runs of the game. And there's my friend Mike who played this as a Let's Play as well. But other than that, I struggle to think of other people who really played this. I think Game Informer had like a video of this at one point. Funny enough.
How
I remember finding it.
strange. What do you think this
That might have
building
been, like,
is
2015.
for, anyway?
I have no idea. I'll go check it out. You two, wait here.
And why they would review it again in 2015 or just like do a video about it, I have no idea, but for some reason I have a recollection of that. Oh, more of the sleeping bells we're not going to use. Actually, there's something I may have lied about. I think there may be a scene with more bugs on Sephy's questline eventually. But you don't really have to do much with them, because you don't have like the grandmother to have to escort again this time. Yeah, well, technically Mike did this before me as well. Or, he started it before me, and then he finished it after me, because he kind of left some of it, unfinished when he was playing it. Like, I think with Mike, he, trying to remember exactly what it was. Oh, that's right, he had a power outage, and he lost a bunch of the footage he originally recorded for the game. So he eventually had to like redo Mars' storyline. And I think he actually did that all after I'd already beaten it. Yeah, because I want to say that he did the Mars stuff after I already kind of knew him. If I remember it correctly, anyway. Which, the funny part is, he actually did the full ending of the game before he actually uploaded the videos of him completing Marsh's story. Which, in a way, you know, it's not like you have to know each individual storyline to understand what's going on in the full ending. But I don't want to say how that works out just yet.
Damn! No way over there. Who's there?
Whoa, that was intimidating. Oh, that's right, I don't have this sword equipped.
The feathers of the hurricane!
Nope, what happened? The controller... Uh-oh. Oh, no, wait, now it's working. Did I get paralyzed? Oh, there's a cutscene. I was wondering if I couldn't do anything.
Damn!
What? Master, are you okay?
Look out! Magnus, go back!
I can't. There's no way back down.
Oh yeah, Magnus is an
Don't be
absolute
such a
coward on
baby,
the storyline for
Magnus.
some reason.
I'll take care of these guys. You just get over there and pull that lever. Do you think you can handle that?
Huh?
No.
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't care. Just do it. Sephy, can you give Magnus a hand?
I'll do my best, Orphen. Just keep
How
those
embarrassing.
monsters away from us, okay?
Are you sure, Sephy? Well, we might as well give it a shot.
Get moving. Out.
Can you speak up, or if he kind of mumbled there, whatever he said at that point? Oh, these guys are weak to almost everything.
The feathers of the hurricane.
I wonder how many takes the VA's had to do for all the attack announcements. I would just say one each, probably.
The feathers
I kind of get
of
the idea that with Orphen, they kind of just went with whatever the first take was with almost
of
everything.
the hurricane.
Because there's a lot of lines, if you listen to it, sounds like they just kind of did without really knowing what the direction was supposed to be.
The hurricane.
Alright, down the last one here, spitting out his disgusting poison. Looks like some weird burping effect. It's a stink cloud around him.
Yes.
Wow, the sound effect is still going in the background. Still haven't figured that out, Magnus?
I did it!
Well done, Magnus.
Yeah, after we defeated the enemies.
Master, I did it!
Took you long enough. I've taken care of our little lizard problem.
Master, I knew you could do it!
Yeah, okay, that's enough brown nosing for today. Let's get moving.
Yes, sir!
Something you have to kind of remember was voice acting still wasn't all that great in video games in general at this time. This was right around 2000.
Looks like we've reached
Yeah, late
the
2000.
top.
As in the year 2000, not the 2000s decade. And if you compare to that, I would say it's actually pretty good.
Oh,
Wait!
Sephy, what's wrong? Wow, what is that?
this looks like a piece of the crystal egg.
Huh? Crystal egg?
Yes, let
Yep,
me
it's
explain.
back again.
Before he died, my fiancé Rufus told me of an artifact on this island
Orphen looks
called the
distracted
crystal
somehow
egg.
during this.
According to him, this crystal egg had an extremely powerful aura, strong enough to manipulate the time continuum. But from what I remember, the crystal egg was in another tower. Orphen, I'm confused. I'm afraid I may have ended up getting us involved in something much bigger than I had ever imagined.
What? Wait a second. What are you talking about?
I suspect it has something to do with the power contained in the crystal egg. Rufus told me that this tower had just been completed, yet everything looks so old and decrepit. I think that somehow we may have been transported into the future.
Future? How far into the future?
I don't know. But I think we can use the crystal egg to travel back in time as well.
But we don't have a whole egg.
Maybe we can
Hey,
use
what's
the
good,
fragment
Brigade Leader
that we
Haruhi?
have to call forth
Good to see you here
egg's
tonight. How's
power.
everything been?
Let me try.
Oh no, I didn't hear that. They're making even more of the remake? That's interesting. I had no idea how much they were making of that. That's cool.
Wow! It looks like it worked.
What the hell's going on? Are we back to our own time now, or what?
Yes,
Cool.
the egg works. It really works.
Urban Rama. Well, I don't see it so urban about this place. Oh, this is that whole maze. So it's funny, that other part is called the maze and it was just a straight passageway. This next part's actually going to be a maze if I remember, though.
Okay, let's get going. The sooner we find this grave, the sooner we get off this stupid island.
It sure is nice to get out of that dirty old tower. It's beautiful out here.
So, this grave we're looking for, where you're going to pray for your fiancé, where is it?
It's in the middle of the island. Over there.
Alright, let's make our way to the middle. Yeah, we'll just go right down. We don't need any treasure.
Look, Master. We can use this path now.
Good.
Yeah, I noticed.
Magnus, you go first.
Me? Why do I have to go first?
Well, there might be monsters up ahead.
Master, that's exactly why I don't want to go first. Don't you care what happens to me?
Sure I do. Think of it as training.
Man. Why do I always have to do the dirty work?
Hey, don't worry. Builds character. Nothing even happened anyway.
Hey, Master. Can you smell that?
Smell what?
What the rock is cooking?
Look. I think it's coming from up there. It smells like chocolate.
Ah, behold the beautiful tree. Like rose chocolate?
I don't believe it. It must be the Kirin tree.
The Kirin tree?
What's that?
Legend
Everyone's
says
seen
that
a tree.
somewhere on this island, there's a tree that blossoms only once every 1,000 years. That must be it.
Wow, that's amazing. Once in 1,000 years? And we happen to come along at just the right time?
So what? It smells nice. Let's go.
So unimpressed. Alright, actually, I think we have to go this way. So you have to kind of go back a little bit. So actually, they go to a very specific area to trigger what you have to do next. It's kind of funny that way. Oh, sudden ambush. Yeah, I still haven't re-equipped the swear, but I guess you don't have to yet. These are against fire, of course. Plants, fire. Makes sense. Oh, we killed the one plant already. Nice. Now, I really should have the elemental attack for lightning at this point. It would make it easier to kill the fish over here. Oh, is Magnus using the Smoke of Pain spell? That's cool. Yeah, I think maybe your partners kind of use the same spells you use. Someone may have told me that once, but I've kind of forgotten. What are these guys weak against? Ice? And that's lightning, right? We don't really have anything good for them. Because she's fire. fire, I suppose. It's good enough. We'll get the job done eventually here. Yeah, the lightning would have been super effective, especially the elemental ones that just spreads all out and kills them all in one big nuke. But not today.
Yes! Finally.
Very well done. Yes, we get the knife fish. Lovely. I always found this funny, the way we kind of trigger the scene with the crystal egg. He just steps on it so intentionally looking. Like, why does he take such a bizarre step there? Ah, how beautiful. Snowy Wonderland. Oh, now the tree's not blooming, I guess. Oh, well.
What happened?
How the hell should I know?
You must have stepped on a piece of the crystal egg. There are probably pieces of it all over the island.
Oh, great. So what, we jump to a different time period again? Can't we just reverse the jump or something?
I don't think so.
I'm freezing.
Well, if we stand around here much longer, we'll freeze to death. We'd better keep going.
Yes.
Ah!
What a buffoon.
Would you quit fooling around? Okay, let's split up. I'll go on ahead. You two, catch up later.
There's the line. We're gonna hear that a bunch of times in this one, I think. Yeah, I think he said it with Zeus maybe a couple of times, but I feel like he says it a bunch on this one in particular. I have to get over here. Ice physics, always fun. I'm not gonna try to get these chests, by the way, in case you're wondering. We got enough items as it is. It's just gonna get me killed. The limitations of the game design back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, there's always some kind of limitation. Of some kind or another. That shapes the games and makes them what they are, essentially. I mean, hell, there's a bunch of games we wouldn't have if it wasn't for the limitations that existed at the time, and kind of enjoy what they are because of that. Yeah, I think we just jump down from here. Yeah.
Master!
If I remember correctly, I think there actually is a way to skip that cutscene. You kind of have to, like, jump past where, this would trigger. Looks like Magnus is a ghost there, doesn't it? Some weird transparency issues.
So
Beneath the fog.
Sephy, are you okay? Here, let me help. Don't move. O mother sun, burning bright, I summon forth your warming light.
Hey! No! Stop!
Oh!
Ah! Oh, you just had to do it, didn't you?
But I just wanted to help.
Idiot! Try a stunt like that again, and you'll be looking for a new teacher.
No! Orphen! What's that?
What?
Oh yeah, and there's a fight too. Forgot about that. I'm gonna keep going just using the spells we have right now. I'll switch eventually if it looks like we really need a fight to require a certain item, like the sword, but this looks alright. All these things should be weak to fire. Oh, it paralyzed me. No big deal though. Usually wears that pretty quickly.
Yes!
If you've been watching all the fights up to this point, you probably realize none of them are really all that difficult. That probably is, I a bit of a weakness of the game, to be fair. You can pretty much just mash away in every single fight. Now, which way were we going?
What's wrong? Shouldn't
The
we
other way.
keep moving?
Alright. This way it is. Yeah, I think there is a way if you, like, jump... Oh, well, now we did this again. If you jump far enough when you kind of jump down there, you kind of skip that whole cutscene, and I think you skip the fight as well, funny enough. There's a couple tricks and tips I've learned while playing this game. I haven't even told them all. I have skipped them, actually. Maybe one day I'll show them off.
Now?
I can't see anything in this fog.
Stay alert. You never know what could be out there.
Come on. Stop trying to scare us.
There is something I want to check out here, because if I remember, there is a monster in this cutscene, or, cutscene, this segment of the game. And I don't remember what it does. In fact, I don't think I've ever found out. Yeah, this thing over here. Let me go over to it, because you can just go a different way and avoid it. So what the hell does this thing do? So this is the only time in the game you ever come across these things. And I think I've always avoided them. They don't even seem to really do anything. Like, you just walk right past them, pretty much. Sleeping chimes. Ah, yes, wonderful sleeping chimes. Now I'm curious. If you use the items on these guys, what happens? This is kind of me experimenting. Flying monsters. I guess you have to use something like this. Yeah, it actually just freezes them. I don't know why you'd bother, because you actually don't need to come out here. I think that's a first for me, actually showing that off. Because, actually, I forget where you do have to go on this one. Oh, that's right. This one's super silly. So, if you're wondering what you usually do here, you literally just check out this sign.
Master? Weren't we on this path just a little while ago?
Yeah, how are we supposed to get out of this dumb maze?
Orphan,
What?
it doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere from down here. Why don't I climb up and take a look around? I may be able to find a way out of here.
Be my guest.
Only a dancer could climb like that, right? Ah yes, more platforming. Funny, because it's a game where the platforming is a little bit janky with the way the jumping works. You jump so high, but at the same time you also fall very quickly. Oh, and those things sink. There's a chest you can get. I think it only has items in it, so we're just gonna pass it on by. Yeah, and jumping in high heels too. Good point there, Michael.
Oh, what a truly magnificent tree.
Oh yeah, so it's blooming again in this one. So it must have been close to the day that we were before. I didn't even pay attention to that. And there's those weird creatures again.
What's that? Orphan, I found a new pathway. It might be the way out.
Good.
There's more. The Kirin tree was in bloom. That might mean we've returned to our own time.
What? Really? Oh, right!
Okay, let's move on.
Just curious to see. Oh, we can't even head back that way. Can Orphen climb up there on his own? No, he can't. This is me just messing around with things I've never really tried before.
Orphen. Here's the path.
I don't remember seeing anything here before.
Well, there is now. You think Sephy would just tell them that's because the switch activated it? So what's over this way? This might actually be a spell for Sephy up here that I never collect. And by never, I mean when I'm playing this on YouTube. Nope, never mind. Just another incense. I wonder if the item that you jump to is the item, like the spell for Sephy. Because you do eventually get an extra spell or something for her, an attack. But it's another thing where it's not very necessary. Because like the extra sword for Zeus, it doesn't really seem to do that much different damage from what her default set is. They made this very long for some reason. There you go, the aerial pathway. Yeah, Sephy's quest has a lot of traveling in the very beginning. And it takes you all through the island, a lot of scenic stuff. I think that's why this one is preferable to Zeus. With Zeus, you're kind of in like the dark and stormy tower for so long, and then you go outside and it's dark and stormy again, and it never really changes until pretty much you get to the end of the first act. Because each of these storylines is broken up into 3 different acts, pretty much. And you can kind of tell because they're broken up when you get to the rest house. And you have all your characters just relax for a while, you get to talk to them before heading out and beginning the next part.
Wow. The stars are so beautiful. Sephy? Can I ask you a question?
Yes. What is it?
Well,
Is it about Rufus?
yeah. I was
Oh,
just
good Lord.
wondering what he was like.
Well, Magnus, do you have a girlfriend?
Me? No, well, you know, I'm busy with training and stuff.
Oh wow, what a stud.
I didn't have a boyfriend when I was your age either. Until I met Rufus, I didn't think I'd ever fall in love. He taught me what it was to love someone. When I first met Rufus, he was an archaeologist. But eventually his interest in jewels and mysterious relics drove him to quit his job and become a treasure hunter. His new passion led him on travels all over the world.
So, where did you meet him?
They named the
I
dog
was
Indiana.
raised to be a dancer in the royal palace. I trained every day with no chance to make friends or even to see the outside world. One day, Rufus was called to appraise one of the items in the royal treasury. Meeting Rufus that day changed my life. He would tell me about his travels, about foreign lands and people. Oh, Rufus was a dreamer. I loved that about him. Oh, when he told me stories of his travels,
Look the way she's
his
walking.
eyes would shine like a little boy's. I fell head over heels in love with him. We were sworn to marry. Then one day his letters just stopped coming. I wondered what could have happened to him. Eventually I heard that he had been killed.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pried.
No, it's all right. You didn't pry. I've always been one to talk too much.
Sephy?
Yes.
I'll get you to his grave safely. You can count on me.
Oh, thank you, Magnus. Thank you.
Huh.
Ooh, sorry to barge in on you lovebirds, but Sephy, are you sure we're heading the right way?
Yes, The grave should be just over there.
Yeah, there's only one way we've been on. It's not like this is a branching path, Orphen. Alright, let's keep it up now. So I was sort of wondering which one is the longer of the two. Sephy or Zeus. It might actually be Sephy's, because this beginning part is actually pretty long. At least it seems that way so far. I think we are getting close to the end, but there's a bit left I remember, because there are more puzzles up ahead, some more traps, and eventually we do get to the little mini-boss. But there's still a bit first. More aerial pathways. Yeah, this might be where we have the traps. Let's save now. I might stop collecting these chests now because we have so many items. Luckily, this isn't like one of those other games where you have a limited inventory. So far, we're able to carry all of it. I don't know if they stopped incrementing the number after a certain point. Like, you can only carry 9 of each item max or something like that, let's say. Like, it doesn't go to the double digits.
Looks like a dead end.
Master, look! There's some kind of slot in the wall. I wonder what it's for.
Let's see now. That must be the keyhole. You know, it will probably only open for the right kind of person.
The right kind of
This does
person?
seem like an Indiana Jones type trap right
a good,
here.
honest person. You know, someone like me.
So why don't you stick your
Stick
hand
your
in
hand
there
in and it
and
gets
see?
chopped off.
What? It might be dangerous. I can't afford to get hurt.
But didn't you just say that you were the right kind of person?
Perhaps I should try.
Actually, I want to say there's a puzzle just like this, or a trap just like this, in The Mummy. The Brendan Fraser one? Oh wait, no, it might have been The Mummy 2. Which actually, I think The Mummy 2 came out after this game. So I guess it wouldn't be from that. Well, you know,
That just
I guess it's
proves
a
the
pretty simple idea
pureness
for a
of
trap.
Sephy's heart.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's keep going, shall we?
Right, because in The Mummy 2 with the kid, he had that bracelet on and he had to stick it into the wall to activate it. But I think actually at that point, one of the enemies, like the bad guys of that movie, had it on instead because he took it when it fell off the kid's arm. Such unnecessary details about The Mummy 2 right now.
This looks dangerous. We better
Here
split
we go.
up. You two can catch up later.
Yep, that's the famous line. It shows up in this one. Oh, that's right. There's some tiles we can't step on, I think. Or something like that. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I should probably heal up. I can't remember if it's a dark... Oh, I can see a way around this. Okay. I couldn't at first. Yep, come on. There we go. The rest of this is clear. Yeah, we'll take an item since we used one. There's more puzzles ahead. That's why I wanted to heal up too. You can just jump down here. There's a thing to climb down, but you don't need to. Orphen can survive any fall.
Master!
Oh, so you two finally caught up.
Finally. Seriously, just a minute, dude. Oh wait, there's no more puzzles there. Okay, there's gonna be another room later then with more. The climbing sound effect is so strange in this game. It's probably like supposed to be the same sound used for rope as well. But it doesn't sound right for those vines. There we are. Hey, and they caught up already too. I didn't even see them climbing. Oh, this part, I remember now. This is gonna be fun.
This place is freaking me out. How spooky.
Yeah, pretty weird.
Okay, we'll save up here. And what are we gonna run into? Well, I definitely don't remember. Is there a treasure chest? Nope. Alright, let's see.
For you to once again look upon the light of day, you must answer this riddle to open the way.
Whoa! Master! It's alive!
If you look upon my form, your own form will I take. The entire world can fit inside me. Yet even a child may bear my
This voice
weight.
sounds so familiar.
What am I?
Ugh, I hate riddles. Sephy, got any ideas?
There's some
Oh, I
Tolkien
can't think
right
what
here.
it could be.
Should have read some more of The Hobbit to get those riddles. I think we just come over here.
Nah, 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 nah. Hey, Orphen, a little lost, are ya?
Speaking of The Hobbit,
Ken, I wouldn't do that. He'll just...
Shut up! It's all his fault. If he weren't so stupid, we would have never ended up here in the first place. Look at him stuck down there. Serves you right, pretty boy.
Oh, what the hell are you talking about? This whole mess is your fault, you stupid half-wit. You got a lot of nerve trying to blame this on me.
My fault? Don't make me laugh, you pathetic
I like the other one
excuse
keeps
for a
flopping his
sorcerer.
gums too.
Have fun down there in the tunnels.
Vulcan, maybe you shouldn't make him any angrier than he already is.
Too late, my little friend. Here I come.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but they actually are re-releasing the Lord of the Rings Return of the King in theaters for one day in April. Believe it or not, it's actually been 20 years since that movie first came out. Though I think it actually came out in the winter time, so I'm not sure why they're releasing in
Hey, put
April.
me down! Let me
Still
go,
pretty
you
cool.
money-grubbing sorcerer! Shut up!
Looks like I need to teach you some manners.
At least I thought they all
Don't
pretty much
hurt
came
me.
out in like the fall,
I tried to make him stop.
early winter,
Wait,
something like
I'll
that.
tell you a secret.
Dorton! Shut your trap! You don't have to tell this penniless bum anything!
That's enough out of you. Let's hear it, Dorton.
Well, I'm not positive, but I think that the answer to the Stoneface's riddle is mirror.
Yeah, it's pretty simple
Really?
actually.
I'll give it a try. Thanks.
So you'll let me go now, right?
Of course. I'm a nice guy.
Not to admit, I'm not even good at riddles, but even I was able to figure that out when I first played this game. It's so funny that none of them were able to figure it out. Orphen or Sephy. Magnus either.
Where were you, Master?
Hey, I've got things to do.
Oh, so did you figure out the answer yet?
Speak, mortal.
The answer is a mirror.
I love how smug he sounds while saying it. The way he just kind of brushes them off, like, hey, I've got things to do. It's like, what? We're all doing the same thing right now. This acts so pompous every single time.
Hey, I can see a path down there.
Yeah, we're right at the end of this now.
You want me to go first?
You can stay here if you like.
Ladies first.
Hey,
I like how
wait
they
for
run
me.
right off. They
I'm
don't like
coming.
jump off. At least he did. Alright, and this is right at the end of this, if I remember correctly. You know what's funny? Just looking in the distance here, that one tree branch over there that I'm shooting at, or in the direction of, it almost looks like something you'd be able to manipulate. Like that was put there intentionally, like for you to interact with, but you can't do anything with it. At least as far as I can tell. Open. Alright, there's some good healing if we ever need it. Alright, there's a little bit more. I thought we were near the end of it. I think there's at least one more trap room to go through, though. Okay, so I'm going to put the sword on, because I think we're going to need it soon anyway. I'll keep that as it is for now. Ow. Jerk. Kill these guys first. You know, I probably should have equipped the area of effect spell. That would have been helpful. You know, here, hold on a second. Try to target that lightning. There we go. That killed a bunch. Just kill these guys so we are able to. Nice. Not too bad even without the spell.
Yes! Finally.
Finally. So whiny. Come on, Magnus, get over it. Life's not that bad, even if we're stranded on a crazy island with things trying to kill us left and right. Oh, I didn't even actually know where we were jumping there. It was kind of a blind jump. Yeah, we're gonna have to go alone in a little bit. There we are.
This looks dangerous. We better split up. You two can catch up later.
Yeah, this is where it all comes in. Because that's the line I remember so much from this game. It's pretty much all in the Sephy quest line. I think, again, with the other traps in Mars quest, you could kind of pass by most of them without even really being in harm's way. Like, you can't even really get hit from that one. It's funny. That's why this does feel rushed, because they didn't really seem to put much effort into seeing if you could get stuck, hit with a trap or not. Now, I think we're gonna have another ball coming this way. Can we get over through there? No, we can't. Alright, there we go. If I remember correctly, you can actually die really easily there. If you get hit by the ball or something, it could knock you right back into those pendulums. At least I think that's the name I want to go with that thing. Alright. There are things that could come down from the ceiling and crush you, but we managed to avoid it. That might actually be the end of this. Oh, nope. A few more, but I think this is another room. You don't need to... Like, you don't even go remotely close to the trap, so what's the point of them? It's so funny. Yeah, you just get the vibe that they,
Master!
weren't really taking their time
So
with
you
that kind
two
of stuff.
finally caught up.
No, I think this is where we have the next fight, so I'm gonna... I think ice is gonna be good for the next guy we go up against, by the way. And I could be wrong. It's gonna give way. For some reason I had a recollection about that collapsing, but I don't think it does, actually.
You know, I have a really bad feeling about this place.
You're saying that the whole time.
Why have we stopped?
Why do they always have to do it the hard way?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Magnus, wait here.
What? Where are you going?
Just do as I say, okay? I need you to stay here and protect Sephy. That's an order.
Okay. But why?
Magnus?
Magnus, I'm trusting you to protect Sephy. Who knows? This could be your big chance.
Master, it's not like that.
Whatever.
Master.
Now with this fight, there's a way you're intended to do this, and there's a way I think you can actually do some decent damage to him with different spells, but I forget which ones work and which ones don't. I'm pretty sure the fire's ineffective. And that's why I wanted to swap out what I was using a little bit. I think we have to shield ourselves in the beginning. There we go.
Hold this
So let's hold this, wait for him to get within sight. Yeah, there we go. I can do some early damage to him. So yeah, that's like the one chance you have to do damage to him. And then after that, you have to time this to actually work out. I forget how the timing is at this point, as you can see. You also just like charge in on him and try to hit him, but man, I forget how this works out. If you get pushed too far, you eventually fall off, which you obviously don't want to do. Oh, you got a chance to get him here. Oh, he's gonna attack. Crap. I don't know what that does. Now, if you don't ever really make this part, you have other opportunities to hit him as well, like that there. So it's not the end of the world exactly. Yeah, we're knocking off part of his helmet. That's cool. Ow. But there's a way you can kind of swing while he's charging at you and actually hit him. I'm just not having any luck with it today. It is very precise timing. You kind of have to know it. Can you just not do that for once? There we go. Yeah, when I did that, when I had to do it for the speedrun I was doing, I had to practice that for a while to learn how to actually hit him at the right time. It's very specific. I don't think they actually intend for you to be able to hit him when he's charging at you like that. I think what they want you to do is only hit him when he does that thing where he kind of stops and swings at you instead of charging and bumping into you. It's a strange fight.
The pinnacle of the sun!
The pinnacle of the sun. Fire. Charge up to summon the elemental spirit.
Master!
Are you all right?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just had to teach that bully a lesson. Well,
Oh,
shall we go?
very
Master,
funny.
What?
please, can I go first?
Excuse me?
Well, I am your apprentice, and I've been training really hard. I think I'm ready now.
Ah, now he wants to go first.
Fine, whatever. Knock yourself out.
Really? Okay, let's go.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Look out!
Ah!
I knew that I was right about this place.
Is that all you have to say?
Magnus. Are you all right?
Well, yeah, of course, Michael. You see, they've been ripping off of Scooby-Doo the whole time with the whole, oh, let's split up thing. Now they had to do Star Wars with the, getting a bad feeling about that. actually had an even more Scooby-Doo moment in the Zeus storyline, because there's the point where someone even says, like, oh, if it wasn't for you meddling kids, I would have gotten away with this plan of mine. Or something close to that, anyway.
Orphen! Magnus!
Huh? Huh?
Hey! Where have you two been? Wandering around lost this whole time, no doubt.
Oh, Cleo, good. You're safe.
As if you care. How could you leave a sweet, innocent girl like me all alone in this weird place?
But, Cleo, we tried to find you.
What, Cleo, sweet
Where
and
were
innocent
you?
don't describe you at all.
I should ask you that question. I have been walking all over this island looking for you guys. So who's your friend?
Oh, this is Sephy. You remember, we saw her on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm greatly indebted to Orphen and Magnus for all their assistance.
Well, well, Orphen's actually helping out a stranger. That's a first.
Master's only doing it because she's going to pay. Ow!
Yeah, well, you know me. Always helping out those in need.
Yeah, right. So where are we?
Someplace called Chaos Island.
Where?
Oh, it looks like those two morons put us on the wrong boat.
Oh! When I get my hands on those two, they'll be so sorry!
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, anyway, can we go home now?
Yeah, about that, we've just got this one little errand to run first.
What errand?
Well, we have to take Sephy somewhere very important.
Come on! I'm tired and I'm hungry. I want to go home. I don't even know this lady.
Fine,
Jeez.
stay here then.
What? So you're gonna go off without me again? Fine, go then. See if I care.
Jealous much? It's funny, Cleo gets mad at Orphen right away for not wanting to immediately help out Mar and Zeus as well. But then with Sephy, she just gets jealous because he's actually helping her. This is pre-Lost, the TV show? Yeah. This is previous to Lost by quite a few years, right? Because Lost was 2004 or so. And this was the year 2000. It's funny because I made a bunch of references to Lost while playing this. Especially some of the stuff that happens in the other storylines with, you know, stuff about the island and the island's gonna sink and all that.
Sure
kind of-
is good to
whoa.
know that Cleo is alive and well, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe I was ever worried about her.
So, Sephy, where do we go from here?
Actually, I've been thinking that perhaps I should go on alone from here.
What? Are you sure? Who knows what could be ahead?
Well, now that we've come this far, I think I can make it the rest of the way by myself. Rufus's grave should be somewhere below us. I've caused you both enough trouble already.
Well, if that's the way you want it. Of course, there is the small matter of payment.
Master!
Oh, yes, well, about that, I'm afraid I don't have any money with me at the moment, but of course I will pay you just as soon as I get home.
I don't normally take IOUs, but I suppose I have no option.
They didn't really do anything
Master!
with her yet.
I am so embarrassed.
Hey, somebody has to put food on the table. You want us to starve?
Sephy? Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'll be fine. Thank you both for everything. Farewell.
Sephy, wait! Are you just going to let her go?
Magnus, there's nothing I can do about it. She was the one who said she wanted to go on alone. Come on, let's go find Cleo.
All right.
Yeah, Cleo's not gonna be of much help. Probably just gonna scold us again. I wonder if they say any different with Mar and Zeus if you talk to them now.
Excuse me, Master Orphen, wasn't it? Miss Cleo was very kind to me. Would you thank her for me?
Why me?
People her age can sometimes be difficult to deal with.
Oh, she's hard to take, all right. I'm not sure it has anything to do with her age, though. Don't worry. I'll thank her for you.
Orphen, thank you so much for all your help. Please thank Magnus for me as well. I'll never forget you two. You've been wonderful. So,
Aw, how
where will
sweet.
you be going from here?
I'm not sure yet, Sephy. I think we'll play it by ear.
Well, I'll be on my way soon. I wish you all a safe journey home.
Usually say something a little bit different about the other characters, depending on which order you speak to them in.
Master Orphen, the young woman that you came with, will you accompany her from here on as well?
What's it to you?
I wish only to advise you to take care. There's more to her than meets the eye.
Oh.
Well, I wish
Interesting.
you luck. I too must soon depart.
Right, where did little Margot? Should be somewhere around here. Well, these two are arguing, as usual. There he is.
Hi, you're Orphen, right?
How do you know that?
Cleo told me about
Well,
you.
we met
You're
before.
a sorcerer, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, then, can you help me? I'm looking for my mom.
Got any money?
Well, no, but...
Sorry, little
So
man. I
rude.
can't make exceptions even for kids. Better find someone else to help you.
Oh. You know that big guy you were just talking to?
Yeah?
Well, do you think he could be my father?
What?
Never mind.
What? Kid, does this look like Mori to you? What are you talking about? Can he be your father? So DNA in this game?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, wow, that was really helpful.
Did you know there's a temple on this island? This building is where pilgrims stayed when they came to pray.
There's something not quite right about this place.
You're right.
Yeah, you noticed?
I mean, where is everyone? Why is this place deserted like this? Pilgrims left gifts and offerings at the temple to appease the gods and repent for their sins. The bigger the sin, the bigger the gift. This island must be filled with long-lost
You know, there's definitely a
offerings.
bit of a
So
Indiana
what?
Jones
Maybe
Temple
we
of
can
Doom thing
uncover
going on with
something
this.
interesting if we look hard enough. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
You know, Sephy,
Maybe we'll find some money or something.
We're not
Sephy
looking
talking
for
all
money.
about
We should be helping Sephy.
her fiance and him being an archaeologist. You became more of a treasure hunter than an archaeologist at one point. The whole thing here with this temple that we're supposed to be going to. I kind of get that Indiana Jones vibe from this a little bit. There's something else that was said. Oh yeah, the way she said that Rufus's eyes lit up like a schoolboy. I think there's a line exactly like that in The Last Crusade, when Elsa's talking about Dr. Jones Sr. and how he actually lit up like a schoolboy when he was looking for like the Knight's Tomb or something like that. I forget exactly what the line was about.
Really? It's unbelievable.
Oh, look at this.
What's
What a creeper.
unbelievable?
Of course, I could understand if it was only Magnus, but she's even got you wrapped around her little finger. I mean, okay, sure, she has an okay body and she's quite pretty, but still!
Feeling a little jealous, are we?
Jealous? Of her? Don't be ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
Lucky? What is it?
Huh?
Lucky, come back!
Go, Lucky, go.
Get away! Shoo!
Hello? Is somebody there?
Let go! Let go, I say!
Who's there? Show
How
yourself.
did we not see her from that
Lucky,
angle?
let go right now! I'm sorry. Who are you? Do you live here?
You're working for that woman, aren't you?
What woman?
It won't work. I won't let you get away with it.
Hold on. What do you mean? Lucky, leave her alone. Hey, wait!
What was that?
Something about some woman and not getting away with something. What did she mean?
Well, that's really clear.
Who knows?
Something about some woman and not getting away with something.
I'm glad we got that all cleared up. Well, I'm sure it has nothing to do with what we're doing with Sephy, so let's just continue on.
Hi, Hi, Sephy. Well, look, it's not that I don't trust you or anything like that. It's just that, you know, as a moneylender, it's my responsibility to make sure that my clients stay alive
how are you being a
long enough
moneylender?
to pay me back.
Oh, if this is about your fee, I assure you I will pay you when I get home.
Master, what's going on?
I was just explaining to Sephy here that, you know, we were on a sinking ship together and we washed ashore at the very same place, and, you know, it might be bad karma to leave her all by herself. I
yeah,
think we
very
should really
bad
see
karma.
this thing through to the end together.
Really?
So you want to travel together again?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Magnus, Orphen said that we're going to be traveling together again.
Yeah, I'm right
Really?
here. I could hear it.
Do you mean it? Oh, right! Back together again with Sephy. And don't pretend you aren't happy about it either.
Hey, this isn't about being happy.
Thank you both very much. If we head this way, we should reach our destination.
This game is so
Shall we
cheesy, but I
go?
love it. Okay. He's like listening right next to them, and he has to have it repeated to him. Oh, Magnus, Orphen just said. It's like, yeah, I know what Orphen just said. I'm standing right here. Oh, just run up
All
at them.
right, together again!
Oh yeah, by the way, all those treasure chests are mimics. If you try to open up, they're gonna attack you.
Don't get too excited.
Guess I could have shown that off just for fun, but oh well. Too late now. Don't you hate this?
Uh-oh.
When the entire room is just a trap.
Ah! What the hell happened?
So, you all survived, eh?
Hey, you're that old woman from before.
Who are you? What are you doing? Please, let us out.
Silence! Do you think I'd let a servant of Kyrus fool me with such a pathetic act? Forget about it, Missy! Now tell me, what have you done with my granddaughter?
What?
Granddaughter?
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about your granddaughter. Please, you've mistaken us for somebody else.
Don't play dumb with me, Missy. You will tell me where she is sooner or later. I'll do whatever it takes to get her back. Remember that.
No, wait. Please don't go. You don't understand.
she's gone. Yeah, Granny really can move.
Sephy, do you have any idea what that old bag is talking about?
No, of course not. I've never even been to this island before. I don't know her or her granddaughter.
Well, fair enough.
That old lady must be off her rocker. Whew. She must have us confused with someone else.
She said something about a servant of Kyrus. Have you ever heard
What
that
could
name
that
before?
mean?
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, Master, what are we going to do?
Good question. All I know is this whole thing. This whole situation. We've landed ourselves and makes me hopping mad. And I mean hopping mad. Where is it? Well, this would have been more appropriate if I could remember where the hell the damn thing is. Oh, there it is, right next to Orphen.
Ah!
Good
Good
one.
one.
You're amazing, Magnus.
Oh, it was nothing. Let's go.
Alright, now this is where we have a few more of the bugs. But you really don't have to mess with them. As Magnus, you can't attack. So I guess this could be a potential area where you would use the things to stop the bugs in their tracks, the summoning bells, the sleeping chimes, smelly bags, all that stuff. But you can also just ignore them. And it usually works out well enough. Alright, so can't get to that yet because there's a gap. Is there not a gap there? Let me check. Oh, there. As much as it looks like you'd be able to jump that, the game actually won't let you. It's kind of silly, but that's how it is. I don't know if you have to go that way so much. Is it this way? Nope, not this way either. Yeah, you can kind of just run past them. You can even jump over them. The bugs won't really bug you too much, as long as you're staying on the move. Now you can see when they do hit you, it doesn't really do much damage anyway. Oh, well now we can go over there. And they also seem to get stuck pretty easily too if you're moving along. They don't actually have good AI to find you. Going around a long way again. It's the only way I know. Can we get up here now? Alright, and this then involves us doing pretty much the same damn thing. Come on, guys, help me push this down. Now I have to draw my own? Alright, then. Hey, look who's down there.
Well, at least we got away from that old bag.
Don't speak too soon.
Thanks to you, Magnus.
Jealous, Master?
Well, at least you didn't embarrass yourself too badly this time.
Master, why do you always have to make fun of me?
I was just kidding.
Forget where it is exactly, but there's something I have to push in now. I think it's one of these blocks halfway in between. Oh, there we go. Must be this one.
Oh, Magnus, you've done it again.
Ha! Not too shabby. I guess you're not totally worthless after all.
Just flops right through him. I'll check if there's anything worthwhile here. Just the usual assortment. Little Healy items. Summoning bells. Really not going to make too much use of. Another jumping thing? Yeah, it is. I don't know why they did that a bunch in this one.
Hey,
There's
there's
yes,
Cleo.
the stairs.
Cleo!
Oh, you guys! What are you doing?
What? Hey, what are you doing? That's the old bag from before, right? What are you doing with her?
Orphen! It's not polite to call anyone an old bag. I ran into her again shortly after you guys left, and we talked. Her eyesight's not too good, and she thought we were someone else. Her granddaughter has been missing for a while, and she's been searching for her ever since. I'm helping her look.
That old bag locked us up in her little dungeon.
That's impossible. Why would she do anything like that? You guys should help her look for her granddaughter, too.
Us? Help her? Oh, you must be joking.
Hey, I'm risking my life here. This place is crawling with monsters. What would happen if one found me?
He'd turn to stone.
What was
Damn.
that?
Nothing.
Well, if you find her, bring her here. Thanks, guys.
Hey, we're not done talking yet. Cleo!
Damn. Do you think she'll be okay, Master?
Who
cares?
Let's get out of here.
The thing that's funny is, how often do you hear people use the term old bag? I don't know. I feel like even back then it wasn't used that commonly. Guess ask for anyone that comments later. Do you hear that very often? People calling
This
old
looks
people old
dangerous.
bags?
I'll go on ahead. You two catch up later.
I think I have heard like one person use that years and years ago when I was young. That's not something you really hear much. You can sort of run past most of this. Kind of do this combination of running and jumping to bypass most of them. Nowadays, I'm sure it's said even less than it was back then. But I mean, even the time this game came out in 2000, I feel like that term was not really used that often. Now, there's one where you encounter monsters and you can kind of jump past it, but I'm probably going to screw it up. It's probably this one. I wonder if it was that one and we just actually bypassed it. I can't actually remember which one it is. Ah! Getting slapped silly. Hey, there's an actual item here you can get. Should we see? Well, if you really need healing. Ow. Not seeing the hands now. Nah, it's probably this one. Yeah, there's like a way to jump and avoid it, but I'm probably gonna hit it. Well, so far we've managed to do it. I don't know if he actually hit the proper one or not. You know, I think it actually was that one that we just went past. Yeah, so I must have done it correctly. Which is funny because I tried to do that in the speedrun and I messed up on it. So it's funny if I did it right now. That's cool. Saves a little bit of time. Use our sword a bit in case they're trying to attack us. So when they're grabbing your friends, you can't actually hit them. By the way. Kill a stupid lizard. What are these guys weak to? Oh, ice. Okay. We have ice equipped. This is no problem at all. Aw. He moved his position. Rude. Making it more difficult for me.
Now that was easy.
Master! We did it!
Oh, we added Magnus to the picture book. Whoa, Magnus just fell down. Did you see that? Yeah, we definitely skipped the fight. Okay, that's cool. It's just weird because I didn't even really try that hard to do it. Where are we going now? This way? The hell? Oh, we go this way. Yeah, that's a little tricky. I forgot about that.
Master!
Oh, so you two finally caught up.
Told you.
Be careful.
Just hear that line constantly in this. Ah, even deeper down.
This looks dangerous.
And here we split up again.
I'll go on ahead. You two can catch up later.
Don't worry about us, Master.
They really got their money's worth out of that voice line. Yeah, we can kind of just walk past this one. And, oh yeah, we're going back here. I feel like it actually interacts with the skeleton and the skull falls off of it. I don't know if I have that quite right though. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Is there something that comes out here? No? I'm just remembering the other storyline when we just slowly walk and then we got hit with the thing coming down at the last second. What's this here? You know what? One of these switches is oh, we have to do this one. Okay. I remember at one point there's a switch you hit and it makes a ball go rolling down as a trap. It's like, oh, you didn't actually need to activate that. It's just there to screw you over. More wonderful bags. Why did this guy just die here? I think I said that when I did the first Let's Play of this game. Like, so these people just sat down and waited for death? It doesn't really make any sense why there's so many skeletons lying around. especially in areas where they could have gone somewhere. It's like, I guess they were scared of dying from the trap, so they're just like, I'm just gonna lay down and die. That's what you'd easily avoid. I think it might be this one, where it makes one of those spiky balls appear, and it'll run you over. All Indiana Jones style. See, I mean, that's another thing that's definitely from Indiana Jones. Yeah, we avoided it by not activating that switch. So cool. Hey, these guys should go down easily. With our Sword of Justice. Or it's funny, they call it in Zelda the Butter Sword, apparently. I think that's like the fully upgraded sword. I guess it's closer to the red sword that you upgraded the tempered sword, but I thought it was funny just because I learned that relatively recently. Can I hit these guys with this? Yeah, that works. The Feathers of the Hurricane does kind of go in like a weird pattern. Oh, now I'm poisoned, huh? Where is it? Damn thing.
Now that was easy.
It'll have been pretty easy. Ah, the lovely killer bees. I should take a look at the picture book at the end of all this, if I can remember. Yeah, we just jumped down here. Some holes you can't jump down, some you can. I think there was one like this in the Zeus storyline that you could have jumped down and then it's just... not necessarily death, but you just lose health, I think. Alright, with these ones, you have to activate certain cages to raise. Some of them have to be dropped. Don't remember exactly how this goes.
Hey, Magnus. Any luck?
Well, actually, we seem to be stuck here. We've been wandering around for a while now.
We got in easily enough, but now we can't get out.
I'm actually trying to remember if there's a way to skip
Master,
this part.
Look. All the cages are linked together.
Because I almost feel like there was
I
a way
got
to
in
skip doing the
one,
cages
but
if
nothing
you jumped a
happened.
certain way.
I wonder what would happen if you get in one.
Here, before I do that, let me see. No, I don't think you can jump to the side here. Looks like you'd almost be able to do so. Now, maybe it was that you didn't have to go in there. Because I feel like there's some way to kind of skip stuff in this. Is there a way to get into this one? No, I think maybe you do have to do it. Ah, well. Oh, there's a spell for Sephy. I don't know which one it was, but we picked it up. Probably like the Dance of Wind. I think there's a Dance of Wind and a Dance of Ice. And Fire. And a Dance of Dragons and all that. Cameraman's drunk! What was that? Swaying back and forth.
Did you hear that?
Yes. It sounded like something moved. Keep your eyes open for any sign of an exit.
Alright, let's go back to that room. Wait, is there still a way to get out of here? So what do I do next? Oh wait, maybe I was supposed to do something with the cage that you find in the first room. Oh wait, does this all go in a loop? I forget how this works out. What the hell? Ah. It's funny how much of this I've forgotten. So maybe that I could have moved beforehand. I actually don't remember. Music is so peaceful right here, though. It's very similar to the general intro music of the game. But this is like a even more laid back version of that. Let's even get up now without having to do any of the other ones. Oh wait, where are we getting up on? I don't even remember. I guess there's a particular one we had to land on. This one. It's the only one left anyway. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, do you want to leave now? Follow me.
Be careful, Master.
Orphen?
Yeah? Just mysteriously saying my name like that. What's that supposed to mean? Alright, this is a weird part of the game. Yeah, we see it. Remember, there's just one way you can go and it takes you right to the end without having to do anything at all. But I forget which way it is. Maybe it's this way? Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Trouble. Yeah, that's gonna get us that famous
Sephy,
voice
wait.
line of this game. The infamous one that I don't know why they put in there. Sounds really creepy.
Stand back. I'll protect you.
Look
Oh,
out!
okay. Oh yeah, it's probably the one other fight we have in the game with Sephy. Let's take out these annoying flies before they poison us. There we go.
Hi. Hi.
I'll wait for this thing to, there we go. When it attacks, it can't defend like that.
For Rufus.
Yeah, for good old Rufus. That'll show them. The face on it looks so funny. The whole head's so small
Sephy!
compared to the rest of the
Sephy!
body.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Thank goodness. You wouldn't by any chance be looking for your grandmother, would you?
Huh? You know my grandma?
So, this is the girl the old woman was talking about?
My name is Ronnie.
Ronnie, have you ever heard of a person named Curus?
Yes, she's a mean, nasty lady. She used me in some kind of experiment.
Experiment?
Yes, it really hurt. But I don't think it worked properly. She made it so I get older faster than other people.
But you look... you're so young.
Well, I'm only 10.
you're 10?
She definitely looks older than 10. Look at that body.
Master!
Since the experiment, my body grows bigger every day. I think if I keep growing at this pace, I'm going to die soon of old age.
That's horrible.
I just wanted to see my grandma one more time before I died.
So you escaped from Curus and came here?
Orphen! Magnus!
Cleo!
Oh, Grandma!
Ronnie? Is that you, little Ronnie? Look how much you've grown since I last saw you. Children
Sheesh.
grow up so fast.
What? Are you crazy, you senile old hag? Nobody grows up that fast.
Orphen? How can you be so rude?
What? What do you mean? What happened to my Ronnie?
Curus did experiments on me, Grandma.
Oh, my lord, no. How could she? Oh, Ronnie, my little Ronnie. I'll find a cure for you, even if it's the last thing I do. I promise you, Ronnie.
Grandma?
So there is a way to nullify the effects of the experiment.
I know what Curus is trying to do. She's trying to find eternal youth.
Eternal youth?
Oh, young miss, I'm terribly sorry I treated you so poorly. I thought, well, it's just that you look so much like Curus.
I do.
Curus is quite a beautiful woman, on the surface at least. However, her greatest fear is of getting old and losing her beauty. The purpose of her evil experiments is to find a way to stop the aging process.
So that would explain why the experiment caused rapid aging when it failed.
Somewhere on this island is an object known as the crystal egg. It has the power to manipulate the flow of time itself.
The crystal egg.
Sephy? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Can we use a fragment of the egg?
No, only a whole egg contains the power necessary to reverse the effects of the experiment.
So, if we had an unbroken egg, we could cure Ronnie's illness?
Yes, but Curus has been searching unsuccessfully for the crystal egg for many years. Legend has it the egg is hidden in the underground temple.
Well, then that's where we'll have to go. Now don't worry, we'll find the egg and bring it back for you. I promise, we'll get the egg for you.
Excuse me? What do you mean, we?
I'll go alone if I have to. This girl's life is running out, even as we speak.
Come on, Master. Sephy's going to need our help. You do want your reward, don't you?
Okay, that's decided then. Jado, let's take Ronnie back. I'm sure this mean-looking sorcerer will do the right thing.
Thank you for helping my little Ronnie, Master Orphen.
Huh? No, but I'm not.
Don't worry, Jado. He may act like a selfish jerk, but he's actually pretty good as sorcerers go. Come on, Ronnie, let's go.
Hey, come back here! I never said I'd do it! Huh? What? Okay. Of course I'll help you find it.
All right!
Oh, thank you, Orphen. I knew you would do it. Beneath it all, you're really quite a nice person.
Yeah, well, okay. Enough of that. Just don't go spreading the word, all right? Now, let's go find that egg.
All right. Something I do wonder is if you were to compare all the cutscenes between the different scenes, which one has the most? I feel like this actually has some of the most cutscenes in all the scenarios.
Well,
Right back into
we're
one.
getting closer.
Wow. Master, look. That building. It's beautiful.
That must be the temple, Sephy.
Yes. The crystal egg should be inside.
Okay. Let's find the egg and hurry back. Master, is something wrong?
He's thinking.
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, I want to say it feels like. Okay, I thought it was gonna give me another cutscene already. I think that Zeus's storyline has the least cutscenes in all. I really want to say.
This is the only statue that has a head.
Yep. There's something we can do with that. Boop. I like the way it just falls down there. And you know, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is kind of up to you, I guess.
Look! We can get down now!
It is nice in a way, because I think this storyline is a bit more fleshed out than all the stuff with the Zeuses. Mars might be even more properly fleshed out. I feel like in this one, there's a lot of storylines that are, not storylines, but there's a lot of cutscenes that seem a little bit unnecessary. And just are kind of a filler and drawn out a bit too much. I think Mars scenario is probably the best done. The problem is I do kind of forget about things as soon as they've happened. So I'm not even sure how accurate that is if I was to like say this is the most cutscene heavy one of the group. I don't know if that's actually appropriate or not. It just felt to me like with all the stuff with Zeus, there wasn't all that much going for it with different cutscenes and extrapolating on the story. It was all rather straightforward. I mean, of course, there's the fair bit with the Ronnie in that one. Taking you by the boat tour to the tower and all that stuff. I guess maybe that adds up a bit. Right, the problem with this is why do we have to see this each and every time? I don't even see why they had the stairs go back down after you've gone down them in the first place. Like, what's the point of that? It doesn't really, do anything. What are these markings are supposed to be on the wall? Some of them look quite creepy. You know, I'm sure there's someone that would be able to trace back the source image of where this came from. I'd be curious to hear what it is. I don't think anyone's done it for this game in particular, but you know people do that for all these different types of games. Some of them look like hieroglyphics, but I don't know if all of them are. And I mean, there's other types of forms of that writing, like cuneiform, which I probably would embarrass myself. I don't know if it's like Babylon or Sumerian or one of those things. finally. Yeah, I have to admit, this part of the game isn't my favorite. This whole room with the staircases, I mean, it's really, really tedious. And the cutscenes like that just drag out even longer when it doesn't really need to be. Otherwise, I do enjoy it for the most part. All the stuff with the underground labyrinth.
Sephy, what are you doing?
There's something about this wall. You two better wait here. I'll handle this.
Alright, there's a way to just kind of like jump on top of these things in the first place, and then you don't have to, Actually, I don't remember what we're doing. Oh, we're trying to get to the other end and push those. That's what it was. I remember now. And you could potentially get locked in if you're not careful enough. I don't know if he gets stuck at this point. Here we go. We can just navigate the rest of the way back. So if you're gonna get stuck there and had to reset it, I don't know if that would reset pushing the block. Yeah, of course it's on the opposite side, right? Yeah, Sephy has a very odd walk. The way she's moving her arms, look at that. Oh, it doesn't look natural. Looks very painful, actually. Oh, there we go. We found the right place. This is actually probably one of the longer segments where he plays one of the other characters for some reason. Now, I forget here. I think we have to push this down somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And it moves that. And whoops. What do I do now? Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay, I can't fall down there. There's a way to reset this, right? Okay, there we go. That takes us back up. Now I just have to remember not... Oh, wait, no. Now I... Oh, wait. Maybe I can still do this. Actually, if I remember correctly, you can kind of just push that block onto the other one and kind of skip doing this extra work here. What? There we go. Where are our friends? Don't we need them eventually? Alright, now they're finally going to catch up with us.
Sephy, wait for us!
Wow, you really are light on your feet. Well, this looks like the treasure chamber.
Look, we finally made it.
The crystal egg is within these walls.
Yeah, but how do we get in? Huh?
Sephy? What is it?
Mighty Lord of Chaos, I beg of thee, enlighten my path to set a child free. Though impenetrable walls still block the path, I beg of you to let us pass.
I love all these weird chants they do. They're so specific for the situation.
Sephy, what did you do? Sephy!
Whoa.
Look at all this loot!
Master,
That was like the Goonies
we're
situation
here for the
again.
crystal egg, not treasure.
The one on the pirate ship in the Zeus storyline, the
Here
ship
it
graveyard.
is.
Now she did the thing in the Goonies where they touch the treasure.
No, wait!
Fool. It's like so over dramatic.
It's alive! Rookie mistake. Places like this are always booby-trapped.
I don't remember what these guys are weak against. This will probably be a bit of a struggle. Oh, that's right. Aren't we not really fighting that, but we're actually fighting the crystal egg thing? Or whatever that is. The pillar? Statue thingy? What's this weak against? It's that statue? Oh, it's like weak to nothing. Oh, I sort of remember how... So in this fight, this is actually kind of unique. Okay, this fight's actually cool in a way. So it can be really annoying because you don't know what to do, but it actually requires a combo. So you need your teammate to charge up, then you need to hit it afterwards, and it does major damage, like that. I think these skeletons are strong to the wind, right? I don't know, they're strong to ice. Wind is good, fire's good. I need a partner to do something about this. So far, they're not helping me team up on it. Yeah, so if you get your partners to like do this at the same time, it's really effective. But it is kind of random because you can't control what your teammates are doing exactly. So it does kind of become a matter of just mashing, kind of. So far, they still haven't done the move where I could get the combo. They did it once in the beginning, and that did help. Okay, it showed up there, but then the skeleton spawned, and I didn't get an opportunity to hit it. It's probably could be dead now anyway. There we go.
Now that was easy.
I did it!
Sort of. Yeah, there are times you can do that really quickly, depending on how your partners participate in the battle. And there are other times it can drag out for a long time. I would say it's probably in between about what we did.
The hail of heavens!
Look at him go.
The hail of heavens. Ice. Charge up to summon the elemental spirit.
All right. Ah, we finally got the crystal egg, right?
Oh, I don't know how to thank you enough. Now, just give me the egg and we can go back.
And just what do you want with the egg, Sephy?
Oh, well,
You came to this island to pray for your dead fiancé, right? Well then, you shouldn't need the egg for that. So perhaps now is a good time to change your cover story.
Sephy? What's going on?
Fools! Look what you've done. I gotta admit, I'm getting a little bit tired at this point. Not necessarily the game itself, even though I am gonna have to admit, this storyline isn't as good as I remembered it being.
Greetings, sorcerer. Welcome to my island.
This must be the woman that Jado was talking
I'll
about.
finish my thoughts later.
Sorcerer, it appears I am in your debt. Not only did you unlock the seal on this chamber, but you even took care of the guardians for me. You cannot even begin to comprehend the powers with which you are meddling. I will give you this one chance. Leave here now.
Give it back!
Sephy, no! Shield of immunity! Hand of pyro!
The crystal egg!
Nice job breaking it, hero.
No!
Fools!
And she just vanishes.
I was close. So close.
Sephy,
Yes?
why did you really come to the island?
Uh,
Dancers don't dance the way you do, Sephy. Tell
Oh,
me.
wow. Was that a compliment?
Sephy?
I came to this island in search of a miracle. A miracle that would bring my true love back to life.
To life?
I wanted to use the egg to be with him again.
It's like her accent changed in that scene.
Trying to bring him back to life, huh?
Is that possible?
Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna be continuing on. Oh yeah, just to summarize what I was saying real quick, I'm just getting tired as in, like, sleepy. But I did want to say, it is kind of like, I don't know. I was thinking this was kind of right up there with the Mars storyline, and Zeus was the weakest, but I'm actually not sure. Maybe it's not so much the storyline itself, but I do feel like there's a lot of cutscene in this one. It kind of starts lagging after a while. Could be just the fact that I'm sleepy as well. Maybe it's making it seem a bit slower to me. But I'm going to try to finish this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the full ending, though, tonight now, because I don't know if I'm going to be in the mood. We'll have to see. We got another hour of this, I think, about.
I owe you both an apology. I knew about the egg and its powers all along. Before coming to Chaos Island, I trained myself to fight. But even so, I wasn't sure how far I could get on my own. I knew the temple would be extremely difficult to reach, so I ended up having to use you two to help me get there.
Use us? But you didn't use us, Sephy.
I saw Orphen's pendant on the ship. I knew that it was the mark of the Tower of Fangs, and that only the most powerful sorcerers wore it. And it was then that I decided I would use you two to help me get to the temple.
But how exactly did you find out about the eggs, Sephy?
I never got over Rufus's death. No matter how I tried, I just couldn't put his death behind me. I tried to get on with my life. I really tried. But every day I would read his letters and end up crying myself to sleep at night. Rufus told me about the crystal egg. The last time I ever laid eyes on him was just before he set sail on his final expedition, which led him here to Chaos Island. He was looking for the legendary crystal egg. In the last letter I received before he died, Rufus said he had learned that the crystal egg even had the power to bring the dead back to life.
That's impossible. Sephy, you're not serious.
I lied about praying for him. What I really wanted
Was to bring your dead fiancé back to life? That's not possible, Sephy.
even the slimmest chance gave me reason to hope. That hope is all that has kept me going. I would do anything for a chance to be with him again. Anything.
We should go back to the rest house. The others
Yeah,
will
I think
be
everyone
waiting
just
for us
did.
there.
I think they kind of did that without waiting for you, Orphen. Yeah, I think we should go back to the rest house. Yeah. They didn't need you to say so. Like, we're gonna get some more complaints from Cleo, of course.
What's with the long face? Is your little friend in love with Magnus or something?
Oh, she's in love, all right. Just not with Magnus.
Oh, really? Tell me, tell me!
Would you shut up? Just mind your own business.
Fine, be that way.
Oh, that's going well. Let's see. Who should we talk to first? Let's talk to Sephy first.
Orphen, I'm sorry I lost my composure back there. And I'm sorry I put your life at risk for my own selfish reasons.
Forget about it, Sephy. So, what will you do now?
I don't know. What can I do now?
And she must wander yet again. I think Zeus always sorts of comments on Sephy. It's funny, he kind of picks up on her being suspicious right away.
Was there some kind of trouble with that woman?
Yeah, kind of.
I thought so. Well, I must be on my way. I have received information regarding my daughter and must hurry. Good luck.
Zeus is like, I don't know. He's like super red-pilled or something. He's like, yeah, that woman was trouble. I could sense it.
Hi.
I don't know exactly what
Have
happened
you
with
heard
his
this
last marriage.
melody anywhere?
Afraid not.
I was told you could hear it on this island somewhere, but I can't find out where.
Well, we found out before. You know what is funny? So, when you did Mars questline, because we did that first, and then at one point we were doing Zeus's storyline and we talked to Magnus, and Orphen made a comment about doing the Tower of Sound with Mar. And it's funny because in that one scene they take into account that you did one of the prior quest lines. But then that's almost like the only time that actually happens, where they acknowledge a previous quest line like that. Because Mar, here, you talk to him and Orphen doesn't really seem to have any memory of any of that stuff. Just weird.
Darn. We were so close. You actually had the egg in your hands.
Look, all the wishing in the world can't put that egg back together. And even if it could, you know just as well as I do that sorcery can't bring the dead back to life. The dead are better off left alone. Just let them rest in peace.
What? So you think Sephy should just give up? You think she should just forget him?
I didn't say that. Think with your head, not your heart.
Oh, but you should probably try to move
If only
on.
there was a way. Darn it.
Yeah, that's sort of the golden rule of a lot of things. That the dead stay dead. Dead is dead no matter what. You know, you could have all these different magic powers. Time manipulation. But death is something that's immutable. Something that can't be changed. I mean, yeah, there's probably a couple of franchises, of course, where that does get transcended, but so many things I'm thinking of right now where that is the case. I mean, we were talking about Lost before, and that was something in Lost as well. That, you know, they couldn't change the past. As much as they may try, couldn't save the dead. I guess one of the things where that is kind of circumvented, though to like a limited degree anyway, was Game of Thrones, right?
I wish there was something I could do to help.
Because there wasn't even any
Master,
consequence to it
Sephy,
in that.
I've
It's kind of
got
weird.
it.
Got what?
Okay. Remember when we first came ashore here? At the Tower of Mercy or whatever? On the top floor of the tower, there were some fragments of the crystal egg. Do you remember, Sephy?
Yes.
Anyway, what I think is that we can use those egg fragments to jump back in time. To a time before the egg was broken.
It sounds logical, but do you think it'll really work?
I don't know. But it's the only chance we have. don't forget Ronnie. She still needs the egg too. What have we got to lose?
Yeah, and it's not like we have a way off this cursed island anyway. It can't hurt to try. Ready, Sephy?
Yes, Magnus,
Yes?
thank you for being so nice to me.
Well, I just...
Aw, what a sweetie.
Okay, let's get
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I was thinking, one thing where that... Well, actually, maybe it's debatable. Let's see. Because I was going to say Back to the Future. But there might be some debate to whether or
What are we
not...
supposed to do here?
Orphan, let me handle this one.
Okay,
whether or not the
it's
Doc
all
actually
yours.
dies in the beginning of the movie. Because you can kind of argue that when he gets shot in the very beginning, you can't actually tell if he had died there or not, because he could have been wearing the vest, and Marty, at that time, wasn't aware whether or not he had died, because he had to run away from the Libyans, or was it Libyans? I can't remember what nationality it was. But the people that were after them. Oh, this is timed. I forgot about that. This is like one of the weird parts of the game where there's this timer for some reason. Never happens in any other part of the game, but yeah. At this point, you actually have to be in somewhat of a hurry. There are more items to collect if you want. You don't have to, though. Thank God for the Rose Whip.
We're in!
Excellent.
Whew, not bad for a dancing girl.
But yeah, anyway, you can't tell in Back to the Future 1 whether or not he had actually saved the Doc, in a way. But he does change other things about the future, obviously. Trying to think if it
Orphan,
involved anyone else
shall I
dying, though.
proceed?
Or not dying.
And no mistakes, please.
Mistakes?
Magnus?
Ready.
Okay, let's hope it works as planned. All yours, Sephy.
Okay.
Well, come on.
Go ahead, Sephy.
Oh, you know what, though? I guess in Back to the Future 3, right? He sees the gravestone of Doc Brown from when he traveled in the Old West and died in the Old West. And he does prevent him from dying in that timeline. Okay, so they do stop someone from dying eventually in Back to the Future. At least one person I could think of. There might be more.
Well, did it work?
Wow. It's hot in here.
What happened? Why is it so hot?
Good question.
Master, look. It's a desert out there.
Why is there a desert out there? One of these unanswered questions.
Well, looks like the fragment worked. Now we just have to find the unbroken egg.
Orphan! Look!
We did it! It's whole!
The egg!
Yeah, but that's a purple egg.
Sephy!
Huh? Oh!
Damn!
Master!
Magnus!
Magnus!
Dude!
Master!
Why'd you just
What
run
are we
right
going
into
to
it?
do?
There's gotta be a switch somewhere in this tower to disarm the trap. You'll just have to find it.
Me? Why me?
Because you're the only one out there, numbskull.
But I don't know where it is.
Yeah, the dude's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
And you're going to become a sorcerer? Hey, stop whining and go find the damn switch. And don't leave us here too long, or guess what? We'll turn into mummies.
Yes, sir.
Magnus, be careful!
Don't worry, Sephy. I'll be back soon.
For some reason, it'd just be peak comedy. She's like, oh, don't worry, Sephy, I'll be back soon. And he just runs right into the damn thing again and gets knocked down. It's just like he's some animal. Like he's like a dog or something. He just runs into it without even realizing it's something dangerous. Oh, I saw that video too. You know what? It's funny. That's one of those videos where I can't tell whether or not it's supposed to be parody or not. The Back to the Future predicted 9/11 thing. I've watched that a couple of times. Cause like it starts out slow, where it's like, okay, like this could be like someone making a serious thing, right? And then like later on as it goes deeper in the video, like some of the stuff just gets so ridiculous. It's like, wait a second. Like, I don't know about that. Like, is this whole thing just parody? I'm assuming you saw the video I saw. Maybe there's more than one about it. I think I have to jump up there instead. I think I saw a similar video where they also said something like, oh, it also predicted, like other things that have come to pass as well. I don't know if I can even say what they are exactly. I probably could, but I'm just going to avoid it. Here we go. Let's keep this up. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, we're redoing essentially the beginning of the game. Sort of weird how they reuse this. Oh, this got more complicated somehow. Right? That wasn't there before. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, I found that amusing. I wonder if that's still on YouTube, because YouTube got super strict about, oh, we don't want to do things that promote conspiracy theories or whatever. And the thing is, like, it gets so silly.
It must be around here.
It's not really like a big deal. But I almost wonder if that's something that YouTube would take down these days.
Aha! This must be it. But which one? Okay, I'll just have to hit them all.
Why not? When in doubt, hit them all. I actually don't remember if you have to hit them all, if you just have to hit the specific one. I think it is 8th hit them all. Well, now what?
That should do it.
Keep adjusting myself in my chair here. I think I probably will just end this with Sephy's route today and have to save the true ending for later. Because I'm getting uncomfortable. It's a shame, because actually it would have been perfect to do at the end of Zeus's route, because it's actually the shortest of the three. Funny enough.
Well, would you look at that?
Magnus did
Hopefully
it.
me messing around my chairs
Well,
making
of
too much noise.
course, he is my student after all.
Well, let's just stare at each other now. What is this slow fade? This is what I mean in this game. They could save a lot of time with
What's taking him so long?
cutting out some of this stuff.
Do you think...
Damn! Just when you think he's finally done a good job, he goes and gets lost. I'll go and take a look. Catch up later when you can.
You know, it really would have been the icing on the cake if they made you also go down as Sephy. Yeah, this part of the game's tedious. It's like, we just went down there. You have to do it again? Yeah, I may have to rethink my ranking of the storylines, Jason. I don't know, what do you think about it? Well, I keep saying storyline. The story, I guess, is separate. But, like, the way that the game goes, it's weird. Oh, and now Sephy's with us? Okay. Oh, they're weak to pretty much everything equally. Something you can do is target the guys behind them, and then they usually don't defend. Like this one. Just gotta take the hits until he dies. I'll target this one, and I'll kill the lizardman for the hit. Right, there we go. Just gotta kill these guys eventually. Nice. We both happen to take them out at the same time.
Yes!
For Rufus!
Ah, very well done. Thank you. And now Sephy retreats. Yeah, they say, okay, Orphen, I'm gonna go off alone. You wait here. Then the next room you get into a fight and Sephy immediately comes to help you out. Like, what's the logic behind that exactly? I'm not even bothering the chest, as you guys can see here. Let's go this way. It'll take too long. Oh, we got hit up there. I guess we can. I didn't even know you could. There we go. Try to get this done quickly. The problem is with the finale, I think there's a long cutscene, so I don't think I'm going to get around to it, even if we get this done super quickly, the rest of this. This will be a very short stream we do at some other point, I guess. What? It's another fight? I guess so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely not getting onto it. Oh, a lot of pain enemies. Just annoying ones to fight here. Oh, he used the wind on them, right? Yeah, the wind's pretty effective. Oh, now I'm poisoned. I'm doing just random rubbish. Can't even hit him because he's a flying enemy. It's hard to hit flying enemies with your sword like that. There are more bees. No. Alright, so now we have to kill these annoying things. It's like impossible to. Well, I should say it's impossible to do it quickly. You just have to hit them constantly. And you don't even see their health bar, but they eventually die. And with this one in particular, it's just going all over the place. Alright. Not as bad.
Now that was easy.
Probably should have mashed on my controller, right? It's probably making a lot of noise. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I don't think it actually does anything, mashing there. There should be some way to go. Are we falling down? Oh, no, this way. There we go.
Orphen?
I don't know why Sephy goes with you now.
Magnus! Magnus!
Why she wasn't there for the other two rooms?
Where on earth could he be?
Well, it looks like he came this far. Hey, maybe he was eaten by monsters.
No! No, don't say that.
I mean, he may not be so tough, but he is my apprentice after all. He wouldn't let some critter kill him. At least I hope not.
I hope he's okay.
Sephy, over here. Come on. What the hell are those?
Orphen, leave them to me.
Yeah, that's right. They kind of pack in all the fights to the end here. You get a bunch of come in one after the other at this point. Oh, there's enemies underground. I can kind of see them through the ground. I don't know if that's something to do with the emulator. Because I don't remember usually seeing that. Get back here. These things are like a pain to attack. I'll just spam them, I guess. There we go.
I did it!
I know what's funny, Jason, by the way? So I have the chat open up in like an extra window so I could read it, and then it's also open up on the other streaming page. One shows live chat and one shows top chat.
Oh, look at all this
And
sand.
your message actually got
I
censored
hope Magnus hasn't been swept away.
in the top chat. Like YouTube automatically blocked it. I think it's because you mentioned you know, a certain event in it, I guess. That's funny. I didn't even notice until just now. I was looking at the different screen that had the chat on. That's kind of what I mean by, like, it seems YouTube does get very upset by certain things and start mentioning them. I've noticed that with the stream chat in particular. And it's Murica these days? I guess so. Unfortunately. Oh, there's Magnus.
Oh, Magnus. Magnus.
Where am I?
Oh, Magnus. You're alive. Thank goodness.
Sephy? Master? What's going on?
Oh, you idiot. When you didn't come back, we came looking for you.
What? Come back? Oh yeah, the switches. I remember now. I got caught in the sand and fell down here.
Right. Now that you remember your name, let's get going.
Yes, sir.
Orphen, look out!
Damn. Persistent, aren't they?
Yeah, another fight. They fit them all into the end right here. Killed that thing. What else do we have here? Killer bees. I'm gonna kill the killer bees because they're annoying. They're gonna poison us and just be in massive pain like that. Oh, they're hard to hit with the hurricane wind. Wings of the hurricane, feathers of the hurricane, whatever it may be. And my character's now freaking out because he's poisoned, which is what I was trying to prevent. Stop it, annoying bastards. There we go, this should be fairly straightforward now. What are they weak against? Okay, I should be good. Oh, there's one bee left. Magnus tried to hit it and failed. Way to go, dude.
Yes! Finally.
Great, more killer bees for the picture book. Maybe this is about to end now, though? So this ending segment isn't really that long, I guess. Because I think this is the end of it. Which is funny, because it's kind of stretched out even longer by the fact you have to do that twice. So where are we going? This way? No, I think we came from the other way, didn't we? I don't actually know. That must have been correct.
Whew. Well, I'm sure glad that's all over with.
Me too.
Well, as I always say, all's well that ends well. Now that we have the egg, let's go save Ronnie.
Well, you're in good spirits, considering you almost died.
Yeah, I have to be like that to survive as your apprentice.
Excuse me, I'm easy to get along with. Sephy, we don't need this little twerp. Come on.
See, that is just what I am talking about.
Come on, both of you. It's time.
Ah, look how you could render all these different colors. How fancy.
Looks like we made it back okay.
Yes.
Sephy, let's hurry up and go help.
Hey, who's there? Show yourself.
Uh-oh. What could this be?
Who are you, old man?
Why did you come, Sephy? Why?
Do you know him?
No, it can't be. Is that you, Rufus?
Yes, Sephy. It's me.
That's Rufus? That old man? I thought he was supposed to be dead.
It can't be. What? Oh.
Sephy!
There goes the egg again.
Oh, what's wrong, Sephy? You should be happy I gave you this chance to meet your old boyfriend again. Don't you agree, Rufus?
Curus, this is your doing. What have you done to this man?
Why, I simply made a deal with him.
A deal?
He wanted to experience firsthand the power of the crystal egg. I only gave him what he wanted.
Another ridiculous experiment in your quest for eternal youth.
My, aren't we on the ball today? Regrettably, the experiments failed, but now, thanks to you, I have a complete egg. And with the power contained within it, I will finally be able to realize my lifelong ambition to preserve my youth and beauty for eternity!
No way in hell, lady.
Oh, Rufus. Why? Why? How could you help her?
Sephy, I'm so sorry. I was such a fool. I let my curiosity get the best of me. I just had to see the egg for myself. Curus deceived me.
All messed up, dude.
I can't help but think back on all those wasted years I spent chasing my own selfish dreams. I should have spent them with you. I'm so sorry, Sephy.
Oh, Rufus. I too believed in your dreams. I still love you, Rufus. I don't regret a single moment.
Sephy.
It's always so touching to see old lovers reunited. Enjoy the short time you have together.
Curus, you have the egg. Spare their lives, as you promised.
Oh, Rufus, how naive you are. Finally, I have the egg, and my dream of eternal beauty and youth will soon become reality. I have no further use for any of you fools. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing!
You're deluded, Curus. No one lives forever, as you're about to find out. Die, witch!
Goodbye, magician boy.
All right, it's on now. I don't know how our spells are going to be on this thing. The ice might be effective. I don't actually remember, though. There's something that kills it very quickly. I don't know how to target it, though. Oh, we have to weaken it first, right? There's like a rock to hit, and then... Ah, I can only hit it once, though. Oh, wait, the coldness works really good. I just have to keep hitting it. Hurry. Whoa! Oh! Okay, this thing is a joke with the coldness. I knew there was one spell that'd really do him in. And yeah, this is a lot like the fight at the beginning with the sea serpent, pretty much.
Now that was easy.
Yeah, very easy, actually. It's actually better not even bother charging up, just hit him with it constantly.
The Shield of Inferno!
Problem is if you charge up spells too much, they have a tendency to just miss.
The Shield of Inferno reflects ice attacks back to all enemies.
Yeah, there's never a moment to really use that.
No.
How nice for her to leave the egg behind. Convenient, too.
Well, well. Not so confident now, is she? I hope that's the last we'll see of her.
Master, she left behind the crystal egg.
Rufus, you were alive all this time?
I am so sorry, Sephy. Oh, how I have missed you all these years.
I heard you had been killed.
I was all ready as you see me now. I couldn't bear for you to see me like this, so old and helpless. Sephy, I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Oh, Rufus.
We should get back to Gaia's tomb. Fast.
Well, we're back.
Cleo, what happened? What's wrong with Ronnie?
I don't know. She got worse all of a sudden.
What? We're too late.
Oh, my dearest Ronnie. Speak to me, Ronnie. Don't leave me.
Orphen, did you find the crystal egg?
Yes, here it is. Miss Jado, look. We found the crystal egg. Now you can use it to heal Ronnie. Here.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe you could find it.
That's the real deal, Grandma. Now hurry up and cure the girl.
Of course, but...
But what? Oh, wait. No, don't tell me.
You don't know how to use the crystal egg?
Well, actually, no, I don't. The legend of the crystal egg has been passed down in my family for generations, but I've never actually seen it. It should have the power to save her, though.
Huh?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
We went through all that for nothing?
I don't know if there's anything else we can do for her. Ronnie's life is in the hands of the gods now. I take small comfort in knowing that we'll be together in the next life. We shouldn't have long to wait.
What are you talking
pretty dark.
about?
I can break the spell Curus has cast on her.
Huh? Who are you?
Oh, this is Rufus. Curus did experiments on him as well.
Oh, you have the same sickness as Ronnie.
Are you sure?
Yes. I know more about the crystal egg than just about anyone, but I must start immediately. There isn't much time. Please, step back. I am ready to begin.
Rufus.
Sephy, I'm glad I got to see you one more time.
But Rufus...
Guardian of Time, I demand, guide us to the true path!
Look! The egg!
What the? Sorcery? No, it's something different.
It wasn't a very complicated thing he needed to chant there.
Oh, Ronnie!
He did it! Grandma, am I cured?
These young people found the crystal egg and saved your life.
Rufus! Why, Rufus?
Sephy, thank you so much for coming. It's okay. It's my time to go.
No! Don't say that, Rufus.
Master?
There's nothing I can do, Magnus.
Rufus. You knew, didn't you? You knew the crystal egg could only be used once before it shattered. Oh, you always did have to have things your way. Oh, Rufus.
Ah, Sephy, you understand me so well. All this time, I never thought I would see you again. And now, finally, when we're together again, oh, how I wish things were different.
Oh, Rufus. Your eyes still sparkle as brightly now as they did when you were young. Oh, I'll never forget the precious time we spent together. I remember all of the wonderful stories you used to tell me, and
I traveled the world and wasted the best years of my life searching for treasure. What a fool I was. All that time, the greatest treasure of all was right under my nose. You were my one true treasure, Sephy. Only you.
Rufus.
Sephy, I love you.
Rufus! Rufus! No! Rufus!
I don't understand. Couldn't he have saved himself?
No, Ronnie. Yeah, I think Shadowcat would have liked this. You know, the archive will be around. So that's good at least.
Are you sure you don't miss her, Orphen?
Yeah, you wish.
Orphen, I have decided to remain here on Chaos Island. I will watch over Rufus's grave until we meet again in the afterlife. Here is my payment as promised. It's not much, but it's valuable to me.
Why would someone that beautiful want to spend her whole life all alone on a stupid island like that? I just don't get it. How happy could she be tending a grave?
Magnus, that's because you're still just a little boy. That's what true love is all about. If staying there makes her happy, then that's all that matters.
If you say so.
Well, I do say so. You're just too young to understand. You'll learn someday.
I'm only 3 years younger than you.
Everybody knows girls are more mature than
bickering.
boys, and you're the living proof.
Uh-oh. Now what?
What the? What is this?
These
No,
are
this is
three
different.
souls who have fulfilled their destinies.
Destiny? What are you talking about?
You have received something valuable from each of the three that sleep before you. You now possess the key to unlock the truth.
Unlock the truth?
Orphen, I have one more thing to ask.
To fulfill your destiny and set yourself free, you must also release us from the chains of eternity.
Hold on. I don't understand.
Have you not sensed that you too, Orphen, have become a prisoner, bound by the chains of eternity?
What?
Have you not wondered how it is that you know the story of each of those that sleep before you?
Hey, I get it. You're right. After I met each of them on the ship, we went off on some kind of weird adventure together. As soon as one adventure ended, the next thing I knew, there I was, back on the ship again. Hey, just what the hell is going on here? What do you mean, chains of eternity?
Orphen, soon all will be clear. You will find the truth. You must destroy Gaia. I beg you. Please. Please release us.
Gaia? What's Gaia? Wait!
Huh?
Orphen?
Oh, this just jumps right into it.
What happened?
Something very weird is going on, and I'm getting sick and tired of being moved around and not having any say in the matter.
Orphen? Do you know what we're doing here?
It seems we've been trapped from the very beginning.
Huh? What do you mean, trapped? Trapped by what, Master?
What is that?
It looks like a map of Chaos Island.
I think it's showing the location of something.
Gaia.
What?
Whoever or whatever this Gaia is, it must be here. Looks like we have no choice. Let's go.
Yeah, I figured how this played out, so it just goes right into it. Maybe we have to do this tonight then. Oh, we have a chance to save. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take the opportunity here to save this. And, well, I guess that's an interesting teaser for next time. I wasn't intending to do it this way, but that's just how it plays out, it seems. So when we continue this, we'll, figure out what Gaia actually is. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a bit of a cutscene. I think it actually is rather lengthy. Like, it actually is a good 15 minutes, and then there's the boss fight, and then there's the ending cutscene and all that. So I'm going to wrap it up here, as silly as it may be. Because it might only be like a half hour more of this in reality. Or 45 minutes maybe. But I'm sleepy. It's nearly 1 o'clock here. And I'm ready to turn in now. So I'm going to do so. I might combine this with another stream we do next time. To not just have like a short stream that's under an hour. But we'll see. Alright, so Jason, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Really cool of you. Hope you have a good night too. It is kind of weird that we have to end this off this way. But I'm just ready to call it a night now. I'm just too tired. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what game I would do next time. Maybe it'll be Cyberpunk. Or maybe I guess I could talk about it in Discord over the next day or two. Try to figure out what would be a good game to mix this up with, because it's going to be very short. No, whatever. I'll have to figure out myself, I guess. Have a good night. See you later. And anyone else that watches this after the fact as well. Very much appreciated. Have a good one.